the incredible thing that's happened already is that so many amazing people in the community and further afield are so intrigued and interested by what we're doing that we have been lucky enough to have people already interested before we've even been ready to kind of take on this huge challenge. So we've had to kind of grow and adapt to the interest and the intrigue, which is a real privilege and a great pointer that what we're doing is going to be really valuable.
So in some ways, the novelty of not fitting in with the stereotype of a philanthropist might make the job easier.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's given us an amazing kind of point for where people are going, how is this working? You know, this isn't what I usually see when I see a group or a grouping of people giving back. It's a young set of 19-year-olds who are getting involved in their community and raising this money to then be refreshing all of the incredible not-for-profits.
How do you get around the issue of charity fatigue? In other words, people in Queenstown are generous, but they get asked so often to help so many causes. Many people have trouble choosing. What do you think is a way to tackle that sort of fatigue?
Well, that's actually really interesting you say that, because one thing we thought of when we were setting up this initiative is why would people not just give their money to the charity they would like to give? That's generally how it's always worked. The layer that we've added into our cause is, of course, getting high school students who are incredible, capable young minds on a committee at school who we work closely with, who are then mentored by us as we are mentored by the Community Foundation. And then when people are maybe donating money themselves, then it goes into that the high school students who are then choosing exactly where they think the money might be best to be diverted to. So instead of just giving money straight to point A to B, it's going through it's a learning process for younger people, which is hence therefore giving that layer of philanthropy and also strategic thinking as to how the money could best be put. So yeah.
It makes sense. So engagement is part of the key by sharing the decision on how the money is spent.
Absolutely, sharing is a key word I think that we're using, is the ability to share knowledge, share experience, and yes, share funds.
New Zealand has about 28,000 charitable trusts. Some people think that we're oversupplied with charities. Is it possible for you to list some of the criteria you might use to choose who's most deserving of support?
Yes, definitely. So Queenstown is an incredible example of the number of charities and not-for-profit organisations. So there is this incredible array of people who are doing incredible things in Queenstown already. So we are being mentored by our Community Foundation, especially in this respect for how the criteria for each non-profit, making sure that we get a tight selection of people who are most worthy, of people who fit that the best. And then from there we'll be stepping into how we could delegate these funds.
And how will this fit into your career plans? Is it parallel with your life, or is it part of your life?
Yes, I think I can speak on behalf of everyone involved that philanthropy, leadership, creativity, all of these themes are so strong in all of our lives. So it's really not so much a job or something we're choosing to do for a reason. It's just something that we all hold so dear to our heart, and we live in the most incredible, beautiful country, and you've got to think that as years go by, you need younger people to step into those roles that currently are being held by people who are at the stage of their life who can give back, and flipping that on its head so that everyone, no matter where you are, who you are, what your passions are, we are all invested in bettering our communities, bettering New Zealand. And kindness is such an incredible thing. You know, of all the things you can be in the world, be kind. And this is a great platform for everyone to have, everyone to be invested in that process. And for us, I know definitely it's something that just, it's so exciting. It's really an honour to be doing it and to be hanging out in creative minds all putting together.
Finally, one of the big questions all around the world is how do we fix inequality? We see a lot of countries and cities where the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Is philanthropy a way perhaps even an easy way to start to level the playing field so
Absolutely.
the flow of money becomes more balanced?
I think it's the only way. I mean, everyone has a different answer as to how we can get ourselves back up on our feet. But personally speaking, I think the answer is in the young. And, you know, there's a lot of criticism for these new people coming in with technological minds and kind of easy cutting corner methods. But I think the flip side of that is these incredible people who are growing up in environments that are supportive, who have crazy ideas that will actually shape our world into a safer, more beautiful, harmonious, kind, giving place for all to enjoy. So I think that would be my answer for that. And that's hopefully what we're able to do now, is access those younger minds, support them, encourage them, give them the tools they need to step up into those big boots and make the world a better place.